Okay, how are we holding up? The good news is that we're halfway through the most difficult sections of the boilerplate, but in this section we have to take off our creative writing hat and put on our statistics hat. Yay for statistics! And with most grant proposals, you'll likely be asked to demonstrate that there's actually a need for your proposed solution or activity. The goal here is to find statistics or statements from external authorities that A, a certain set of circumstances exist, and B, that those circumstances are a problem. The more local and specific that you can get, the better, but it's not unusual to have to look to regional or even national sources for good statistics. After all, people don't study everything all the time. So with our homeless moms example, the Smith County Housing Authority estimates that there are 600 homeless individuals or families in Smith County. And why is that bad? According to the National Alliance for Children, children who are homeless are 6 times more likely to not obtain a high school diploma than kids in stable homes. Or for a deforestation example, what's the problem? According to the University of Colorado, deforestation of the Parkwood Forest could result in the elimination of 15 species of bird, insects, and small mammals. And why is that bad? These species are central to the local ecosystem, and their disappearance would also have a significant impact on wolves, foxes, and eagles, their primary predators. You can also include statistics from your own experience. A client of mine experienced a massive 3-year increase in the number of families and children served, prompting them to adapt their services to be more oriented to the needs of families and children. You can also include authoritative statements that reflect generally accepted observations in your field. Just be sure that you can back them up with public research if you need to. So, for example, homelessness results in increased levels of stress for both parents and children, which in turn can affect both physical and psychological well-being. You can also include statistics that create contrast. So, for example, the average rate of homelessness in other suburban counties is 2.3%. In Smith County, it's 4.5%. Or you can show statistics that demonstrate just how large the problem is compared to your proposed activity. So there are an estimated 1,500 homeless individuals or families in Smith County. In 2012, homeless moms served just 30 mothers and their children. So if you combine a few of these together with a conclusive statement or two, you have a really, really compelling argument. The Smith County Housing Authority estimates that there are 600 homeless individuals or families in Smith County, but the county's homeless population is historically underserved. The average rate of homelessness in other suburban counties is 2.3%. In Smith County, it's 4.5%. In 2012, homeless moms served just 30 mothers and their children. According to the National Alliance for Children, children who are homeless are 6 times more likely to not obtain a high school diploma than kids in stable homes. Moreover, homelessness results in increased levels of stress for both parents and children, which in turn can affect both physical and psychological well-being. So you can see that what we've done here is we started with some local statistics, then we did a comparison with some other counties. We included some national statistics about the impact of the problem, and then we included this authoritative statement. So these statements of need, they can be part information, part conclusion, part competition, and where necessary, even shame. But just be forewarned that pulling together a paragraph like this can take a really long time. If you don't have access to the research already, each of these statistics can take minutes, if not hours, to track down and present accurately. But if they're well crafted, a good statement of need can be a really powerful tool. A good test is to just show this section to someone and see what they conclude. If they say, oh, well, we obviously need more services for homeless families, or cutting down that forest would be an environmental disaster, then you know that you're on the right track. So now it's your turn to put on your statistics hat. Pull together statistics or factual assertions that highlight the problem you're trying to solve and create your own statement of need.